You know, life has this silly little way of pulling us in a lot of different directions. Sometimes it's work, maybe it's family, your significant other, your goals. And it seems like no matter how much you devote to any one of those things, what you feel like you're doing is you're spinning your wheels. You can't accomplish the goal. You can't lose the weight. You can't improve your relationship with your spouse. You can't get the promotion at work. It just feels like no matter what you're doing, it's not enough. And that can be one of the most heart-wrenching and challenging things for any person to go through. And I know because I've been there. And then I realized why. See, here's the thing. Your mind and your body are really only capable of producing a very limited amount of energy. And that energy is free for you to give in any place or direction you want to give it. And it's fully your choice to do what you want to do with it. The struggle is if you're the kind of person that is giving and cares for others and wants to see other people succeed, you are much more likely to give the energy you have to other people and to other things than you are to yourself. And see, it's a very sad thing to know that in the process of saving others, you're really killing yourself. So when you finally do realize the idea that energy is finite, you can do two things. You can realize, for one, that as much as you love other people, those people love you right back. You're loved and you're cared for more than you can possibly imagine. And then the next one is actually the most difficult thing to really get a grasp on, especially if you are a very outgoing, loving person. And that thing is, if you take back just enough of that energy for yourself and you stop giving it to other people, believe it or not, those people will be okay. The amount of energy you give to others is actually way more than they need. And it's not to say they don't appreciate it. It's not to say they don't love you for it. But have you ever given to someone and given your all to them and the reaction you get back from them is not what you expected? It either doesn't hold the same weight to them as it did to you, or they get back and they throw things back in you like, why are you meddling in my life? It's because the energy you're giving them doesn't match the energy they need. And that's not of any fault to their own. It's that you just want to give and you want to give and you want to help. So when you take some of that energy back, I guarantee you, those people will be fine. See, if you take that energy back and you actually put it on yourself, when you apply it to the goals, two things are going to happen. One, what you want in your life is actually going to start happening. And you're going to feel amazing for that. But two, you're not going to feel so tired all the time, because you have some of that energy to help you live. You were never meant to live a life where you gave all your energy to everyone else. That is not how, as human beings, we work. See, sometimes you're going to have moments in your life where you have more energy, and sometimes you're going to have less. But regardless of that point in time, it's still finite. There's only so much of it. So I really want you to take the time to figure out where you're putting that energy. And if enough of it is not going on yourself, it's time to start budgeting some of that back. See, the hardest thing to realize, and the thing that should scare you the most, is that if you don't actually take some of that energy back for you, there won't be any you of you left to give that to other people. You know, for whatever reason that you chose to make it through my entire video, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for being part of this journey with me, and I hope that you got something out of it. If it resonated with you in some way, or if you can think of somebody that needs to see this video, I ask you to hit that share, hit that like, maybe leave a comment, no matter what platform you found us on. My goal is to get out there and be a word for everyone and be in as many places as possible so they can stumble across me and I can be of service to them. Remember, you're loved. Let's go change the world together.